Alright, this one's just for posterity. It's getting close to midnight, the day before I'm going to get my turbo tomorrow. And I'm trying to bust ass so I can get a lot of this stuff done. Kind of got a mess made of the garage right now. I got the transmission mounted back to the motor. Got the starter back on. And I'm going to put the other wiring harness on there now and then go over and do a once-over of the whole motor. Just make sure everything's connected up where it goes before I get to go put it in the car. That way I hopefully don't forget anything, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff once it gets in the car that still has to be connected. There's a bunch of like radiator hoses and the radiator fans and stuff have to go back in. Oxygen sensors and air fuel ratio sensors and the fuse box and just everything, but anytime that I can get in here and actually do something before it goes into the car, I'll just have to be careful, a little bit more careful rather, when I go to put it in, that I don't smash any of the wires or cut anything or snap anything off. Things like the knock sensor here, need to make sure that I plug that in before it goes in, and I'll go ahead and connect up the starter wires and anything else that needs to be. And my coolant lines will be run when I get the turbo tomorrow. I'm gonna go plug those in. Clutch master cylinder can't be mounted, or clutch slave cylinder can't be mounted until I get it in the car. And of course the radiator hose can't be on yet, so there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to be mounted, a lot of stuff to be buttoned up and connected. Obviously the subframe is still on the floor down there, so there's really nothing kind of holding the car together, just a big hole. Everything from the alternator up. So looking forward to getting my stuff. And that's about it. I'll just kind of look around here at the status of stuff as it stands. I keep setting things down in my window here, and there's just this huge mound of crap that's just built up here now. And I got bolts and tools and parts from different stuff and everything laying around everywhere. And the cooler laying in the garage door. I hope I don't forget and leave that there when I shut the door. Let's turn this light over here so you can see a little bit. And a lot of big holes, basically. So, try to make that back into a car. Got a lot of work to do. I gotta clear this crap out of here too. Anyway, this isn't really for you guys. This one's just for me later on when I'm old and I'm looking back on this thing. I wanna have a video so I remember what I was doing in my car. That, by the way, over there, that's the turbo blanket for the EFR. Just big enough to cover the extruder and the extruder housing. Well, I'm about to turn in. I'm gonna go eat something and I'll come out and kind of shovel this stuff in the garage again. And probably call it an evening and then pick it up where I left off in the morning. And what I'm going to do in the morning is I'm going to take that whole thing right there, basically, get the wiring harness on the stuff I was talking about. Might put some of the mounts on. I'm not sure. I got to look at that and see if I'm going to put any of them on. But more likely it'll go in more or less like it is, right in through that hole. It's actually going in through the top. It will sort of fit in this little hole right here. If this air conditioning hose wasn't in the way, it'd be a lot easier. But I don't have the stuff to service air conditioning, and I really don't want to break the system, open it and let all the coolant out. So the way to do it is to actually drop the motor out from underneath the car, but I don't have the stuff I need to get the car high enough to do that. So that's come out the top, and what it does is I just kind of angle it in like this, tilt it real high up, and then kind of manhandle a little bit, and then it'll go in, and then I can level it out, pull it up, and that's how I got it out. Second time I've gotten it out that way. Motor and transmission together, so it's really not too bad. You can flex that coolant hose a little bit, really kind of, but it'll just barely fit, with a bunch of finagling. So that's it. My garage, all my crap everywhere, and toolboxes and presses and I don't even know what, all kinds of junk. Axles over there on the floor, a header or a manifold, grinder. all kinds of stuff. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm pretty tired. I'm babbling, so see ya.